In my years of international business consulting, I came to recognize that superior systems, while crucial, aren't enough to sustain any organization. Many companies have spent millions of dollars on outsourced operational consultants and systems experts, only to find the entity lacked spirit, substance, strategy, and sustainability. Hyper-focusing on outsourcing does create a lot of motion, some activity that temporarily covers the lack of forward movement on mission and vision, while it also obscures the holes in the soul of the institution. And what's true for the heart and soul of an organization is also true for the soul of society. Outsourcing isn't the answer. The late Rabbi Lord Jonathan Sacks said, "When morality is outsourced to either the market or the state, society has no substance, only systems. And systems are not enough." Society is currently subcontracting a long laundry list of activities, along with many moral, ethical, and virtuous behaviors vital to the soul of the nation. Congress is outsourcing lawmaking to the executive branch. Communities are outsourcing caring for the poor and needy to government agencies. Parents are outsourcing teaching morals and values to schools. Individuals are outsourcing critical thinking to their own self-made social media bubbles. You see, the systems of freedom are an important safeguard. However, America's constitutional republic has not been sustained solely on the basis of the systems outlined in the Constitution. Because America isn't a systematic achievement, it's a soul-strengthening moral achievement. Subcontracting the soul of the nation simply doesn't work. Back on March 8, 1983, then President Ronald Reagan said, "The struggle now going on for the world will never be decided by bombs or rockets, by armies or military might. The real crisis we face today is a spiritual one. At its root, it's a test of moral will and faith." Reagan's call to the nation was for we the people to be the people who would safeguard, cherish, and foster the soul of the nation now and for generations to come. John Adams understood where the soul of the nation needed to be nourished when he said, "The radical change in the principles, opinions, sentiments, and affections of the people was the real American Revolution." That radical change that formed the soul of our society began ever so quietly in the homes and around the hearths across the colonies. Now, one practical area where the soul of society needs strengthening is in the realm of racial unrest. The answers to racism, prejudice, discrimination, and hate cannot be subcontracted to government, to law enforcement, or special interest groups. Another world religious leader, President Russell M. Nelson of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, has linked arms with civil rights, business, and government leaders in addressing social unrest, racism, and bigotry. He issued a clarion call in an October 4th, 2020 invitation, saying, "Today I call upon our members everywhere to lead out in abandoning attitudes and actions of prejudice. I plead with you to promote respect for all of God's children." President Nelson recognizes that moral authority and societal strength cannot come from outsourced transactions, from programs or messaging campaigns, but only through customized individual actions. Elder D. Todd Christofferson, an apostle in the Church of Jesus Christ, has traveled the world, encouraging the leaders of nations and all faith traditions to foster the kind of moral cottage industry necessary to strengthen and sustain the soul of society. In discussing the role of religious freedom during a 2017 address delivered in Cambridge, England, he said, "True religion encourages the virtues and habits of good citizenship that are necessary for a free society: honesty, duty, moral self-discipline, sacrifice for family and country, compassion, and service towards others, civic engagement." Fostering the soul of society is a cottage industry, to be sure. The work must be carried out in homes and in families, and then in neighborhoods and communities. We the people must be the people. We must be the truth. We must be the good. We must be the change. We must be humble. We must be authentic. We must be grateful, and we must be compassionate. America's success has never been based solely upon our system of government, but rather on the power of the moral soul of the nation, which simply cannot be outsourced. Truly, we the people must commit to be the people, to make the soul of our society strong and sustainable.